والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء وشفيع المذنبين وجد الحسنين وأبي الزهراء وأبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
لا سيما أمير المؤمنين علي بن أبي طالب.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل.
A very important issue, which is that these days, the times that we live in, these are the times where we cannot enforce or impose any sort of beliefs upon our children or anybody else. And the only religion that says that logic and your human mind is what needs to be applied to reach a logical conclusion and draw a conclusion and have a religion before you, something that you can believe in. That is the only religion in the world. Shias are the only people who say this. When we are confronted with atheists and agnostics, they say that there was a big bang, this universe. When you ask them, where did this universe, how did this universe come into being? How did you come into being? Who created you? And they say there was no creator. There was a big bang, and they talk about a big bang theory, and then they talk about an evolution. There was an accident in this universe, and then when that accident occurred, there was, lots of evolution that took place in the universe, and finally you had this planet Earth, where there was a one single unicellular organism, and the whole life began from this unicellular organism that lived in the water, and it came out suddenly out of the water when it developed into something else. And it started walking on the earth, and then it flew, it developed wings, and there was evolution that took place. And they say we have scientific evidence to prove this theory. But there's a simple question that we must ask these people. That once you say that this universe was a creation of an accident that occurred through a big bang, then just ask them that how could an accident be perfect? How can an accident create a perfect system? Where did this perfect unicellular organism come from? If this unicellular organism didn't have some creator that and put some sort of a program into it that brought about this amazing evolution that was through a very systematic way and not through an accident. When you see an accident, then my eyes should not have been under my forehead. It should have been maybe on my elbows or my ears somewhere else. But when I start from myself, I see a system inside me, which is a complete balance, and it screams towards a creator, that somebody created me. There is a system inside me. Each and every organ that exists inside me is for a purpose, not without a purpose. And accidents do not create purpose. And when I come outside my being, I see around myself the whole universe, and I see a system, the day and night, the stars and the moon and everything that surrounds me, the solar system and the galaxy and the universe. When I see that, I see a system. And I do not understand why this simple logic does not occur to them. They cannot perceive this knowledge of reading the Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَفَلَا تَدَبَّرُونَ. Why don't you think? And if you think, you will say that this is just a theory. And theories, the people who studied in the schools know that theories are theories. They're not certain things that are proven. This story of evolution cannot be true. Well, even if there was an evolution, there has to be a creator. Without a creator, there could not be a perfect evolution. There could not be a single system that could exist like this. Salawat Muhammad.